Hello my friends, Steve Wood here, and I am going to attempt to show you today how to replace a drive belt on an eXMark. I think this is a FM0603 riding mower with the 60-inch deck out on the front of the mower. It's an older model, and I could not find any instructions on how to replace this belt. The first thing you'll want to do is remove the deck, which is very easily by pulling 4 pins. But the most difficult part is getting to where the belt is located. The first thing you'll want to do, which I didn't do the first time I replaced it, is come over here and remove this guard from the side. And then if you can see, that allows you, you're looking at the fan on top of the where the drive pull belt goes. So this is just part one here, and I'll continue in just a moment. I don't know if you can see, but this is from under the lawnmower deck, and that is the fan on top of the where the drive belt will go. And then this is the idler pulley there, and then you have the pulley back here on the back side. On the back side of that pulley there is a cable that goes off, and it's too dark under here to show you, but that cable sticks out the frame and has a nut on the end of it, and that keeps that pulley from free spinning. So I will take my belt and go up under this pulley and work it out, or no, I will come in from the side and put the belt over the top of that pulley and weave it through. And after I get it on, we'll take another look and see. Okay, the next step is going to be come from the back side, take a pair of channel lock pliers or some kind of pliers, and there is a wiring harness that will have to be unplugged in order for you to get the belt on. And also possibly we'll be able to show you again from the underside here. If you can see that, that is the wiring harness that will be unplugged, and this is the cable that I was talking about. Once you get the belt on, these will go back to the back side, and the cable will stick out the back and have a nut on it, and that holds that pulley there from spinning. Also, one important thing will be this bracket right here must be undone. You will undo the 2 bolts at the top and the 2 bolts that mounted on there to the transmission right here, and undo this bracket, because this belt is going to have to straddle that bracket that's hanging down there. Then you will feed the belt up on top of this pulley and come around to the pulley on the other side, and here is your idler pulley that the belt will go around as well. So now I'm about to put the belt on, and I'll show you what it looks like when I am finished. Now, as you can see, I removed this bracket, the bottom part right here, which was very simple to do. I've carried the belt around the top pulley. Then I started feeding the belt through the slot where the fan blades are on the other side. We'll take a look at that right now. So here you can see the belt coming through, and I will just feed the belt through over these fan blades. They're plastic, so they're very easy. Now the belt is on from this side on that pulley, so my final step now is to go and put the belt around the idler pulley and put the bracket back on, and it's done. It's not a hard job if you know what you're doing. Okay, now for a very important trick. I'm going to show you how to connect. You'll see that the belt is now on the idler pulley. We're going to connect the spring, tension spring, on the hook right here. And this tension spring has to go back to that bolt right there. And you can see that's a good 6 inches, and you can see that is a very strong spring. So what I am going to do to make this easy, I'm going to create leverage by attaching a long wire to the back end of this spring. As you can see right here, I've got a wire. This is just coated clothes wire, and it's very long, and I will attach the spring over the bolt. I will attach the wire to the back of the spring. Then I will take a hammer and I will wrap that wire around the hammer like that. And the hammer is just for the purpose of giving me something to pull with. And now you can see, as it's set up like this, I have leverage, and I can pull that spring back, and I can attach the spring and make this a one-man job instead of a two-man job. Shall return. Okay, one minor correction. I could not do it by myself. I had to get my daughter to come out here and hold a screwdriver on this side of the head as I pulled the spring back, and the screwdriver was under the spring, and then we just slid it up the screwdriver onto the stud, the bolt. And that is a very, very strong spring. Without this wire to help, and without my daughter's help, I would not have been able to do it. So now all I have to do is pull the wire out, and then I'll put the bracket back on right here, and I will plug my wires back up in the back, stick the cable, stationary cable through the back, put a nut on it, and the job is done. So I hope this helps. I could not find a video showing how to do this, so I thought it would be best for me to create one to help you guys. And I'm Steve Wood. My passion is marketing, and my reward is wealth. If you'd like to know more about how I earn